Hey, all you Starion guys out there, I've got a pretty cool item to show you today. These are the most recent addition to my collection of rare, weird, crazy, cool Starion accessories. Now I'll show you the brochure that these were advertised in. This is the Mitsubishi Factory Accessories Catalog. I believe it's for the year 1988, so it lists all their models in there and all the accessories. Now you get to the page we all want, the Starion page, and there's the louvers. We're called the Shade Kit. Oh, there they are, the Mudguards. So there's the little paragraph, detailing what these are. They were sold in a set of 4. So this is them. This is the original box with the part number sticker on there and everything, and I'll open these up, show you guys what they look like. I basically made this video to show you guys what they would have come like if you'd ordered them back in the day, because as far as I know, nobody's seen these brand new in the box like this in a number of years. And I'm always interested to see how things were sold, how things were packaged. So that's basically why I enjoy making these videos. So let me just pull these out here and show you what we're dealing with. Again, this is the set of 4 of them. They're injection molded. I want to say plastic. They're not really. It's more like a foam rubber. If you guys know the rear spoiler on the cars, how it's kind of that squishy material, you can kind of squeeze it and dimple it with your fingers. These are essentially that same material. I was lucky enough to even get the original invoice when I purchased these from the original buyer, who is a dear friend of mine. I had to persuade him with all my might to get him to turn these over to me. That's the original instructions there. It also has the original hardware bag, never been opened. That contains the little bracket tabs and the screws to mount them. I guess they apply with double-sided tape, and then also with the little tabs that screw into your fenders. So you have to drill your fenders to install them properly, but that doesn't bother me, a lot of people freak out when they hear the word drill. I don't care, my car's not a showpiece, but so I don't mind drilling it. So let me pull some of these out of the bag here and show you them. That's the rear one there. It's got a nice little like finish to it, like a nice little kind of sheen, like it's very smooth and it kind of reflects the light a bit, which I didn't expect. I've only ever seen used ones that were just years and years of abused on cars, and so they never have that finish on them anymore. They're they look a lot worse, the used ones I've seen. I actually just sold recently a pair of used ones and shipped them to Iowa, so it's not the first set of Mudguards that I've owned, but it's certainly the first set of new in-box ones. So now those tabs I mentioned will attach there, and so I guess you'll put the tab on with a screw. Those are always the first thing to go on these. They always get rusted away, and nobody ever, or I should say people rarely have the tabs, the original tabs, intact, because these are on the bottom of your car. You can see them on this car here. They take a lot of abuse from rocks and, like it says there, stone chips and salt water and everything. So the tabs are, I'm pretty sure, just untreated metal. I haven't opened the bracket package yet, but I will. And there's the factory applied double-sided tape. I did not put that tape on there. That came just like that as they are. So I guess what you're supposed to do is, peel the backing off, stick it up on the car, and then, you'll align the brackets and drill the holes and then secure them with a final bolt. But they should be rock solid once they're installed. I actually know a guy in New York who has them, and his don't have the tabs, and he applied his with just replacement 3M tape, and he claims they're rock solid. He says he can grab hold and shake them, and the whole car moves with it. So the tabs aren't even really necessary. I'm going to use them because I have them, and why not? But I guess you could probably get away with just the tape. So I just want to show you guys the original invoice here. The list price of these back in the 80s apparently was $225, which is like over $500 in today's money. So it's no wonder they really didn't sell a lot of these flaps, or mudguards, I should say. I mean, I don't think I would have bought them shelling out $20,000 for a car. I probably wouldn't have put up an extra few hundred for just a fancy mudguard. I don't think I would have. But thank God some people did buy them, because they're one of my favorite accessories now. So the guy I acquired these from purchased them in 2000, and he was told at that time that they were the last brand new set nationwide, and there was none others to be found. So I believe him as well. I've searched the part number. I haven't been able to dig any up anywhere in any warehouses or anything. I'll show you guys the part number again. If you can find them somewhere, more power to you, but I exhausted all my resources. I could not come up with them. Thank God I have this good dear friend of mine that was able to sell these to me, because otherwise I would have just had to use my used sets, which isn't a big deal, but I just am a sucker for new in the box stuff. I just love all new in box accessories and whatnot. There's my little wall of Mitsubishi. It's not too impressive, but I just Mitsubishi fanatic. I got the car phones. This is another Diamond-Tel car phone, the same as that one, except this one's brand new in the original box. So I love my new in box stuff, and these are definitely one of my prized possessions here, considering they also came from my dear friend. These will never be for sale or up for trade or anything like that. These are going to make a world debut on the underside of my car, and that's where they're going to stay. So I'm going to have these installed hopefully sometime in the coming few months after I get a little repaint done on my car and stuff. Honestly, the flaps are worth about as much as my whole crap pile of a car is worth, so I'm a little hesitant to throw them on there, but I'm not one to let stuff sit and collect dust, so I'm going to put them to use. And yeah, there they are, Mudguards, Widebody Starion. These were never offered through Chrysler. These are a Mitsubishi only accessory, so you could not order these through your Chrysler dealer, or I should say that Mopar never offered these accessories like they did with the louvers and whatnot. They're a true Mitsubishi only accessory. And yeah, I'm going to make a video pretty soon with my bras, my nose masks. I'm going to show those to you guys as well. I have a brand new in the box TSI Mopar bra, and I also have a used turbo intercooler style bra. I love those as well. I'm a sucker for all the 80s, cheesy accessories, so I have all of those. I'm going to make some videos documenting those and showing them off to you guys. This was mainly to just show you how they were packaged originally and what came with them and what all they look like fresh out of the box, because I myself was surprised when I opened them and saw that sheen on them. I was not expecting that. All the ones I've seen have been well used and just did not have this type of finish. So that surprised me. I figured you guys would want to see it if you're Starion, Starion obsessed like I am. You love this type of stuff. So it was the least I could do to take a couple minutes here and show them off. I'm now going to put them away back in this box, and they're going to be locked in a vault underneath my house in 40-foot impenetrable concrete. And no, I'm just kidding, but I really do value these a lot. I almost don't want to use them because they're so nice, but I have to use them. I'm not a hoarder type that's just gonna let stuff sit. So you'll be seeing these next time. They're gonna be on my car. Keep your eye out in Connecticut for it. It's the all-white Starion with the white louvers and some fresh mud flaps. You can't miss it from a football field away. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And until next time, gentlemen, take it easy.